Hello guys, and welcome to what is going to be the last episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Norse Norway. Alright, let's get started. So this is actually going to be the second time I record this, because the previous attempt at recording this actually failed, because when I try to edit the file, it can seem as if the file is somehow corrupted or something like that. I don't know exactly what's wrong, but it doesn't work. I am currently blaming my hard drive for that, and as a result I am going to see if I can buy a new one soon. But at the moment I can't really do that, so I'm just gonna go record onto the old hard drive. I've actually lost quite a lot of videos lately to that problem, so it's kind of annoying, but oh well. Let's continue, shall we? Alright, so now I need to remember what I was doing, because originally I had already finished this yesterday, so now I need to do it again, but that's fine. Sure, sounds reasonable. No one is, well, Asgard for some reason really want liberty. Yeah, I'm guessing it's because I've misclicked at some point in time. That would make sense. So I don't remember exactly what I actually did in my original attempt at recording this, but I'm guessing I invaded Brunei or something like that? How far away are we from our course finishing up? It's gonna be done in 1817, so in only like 2 years. I think we should... I think it's reasonable if we start preparing for another war against Brunei. I think that makes sense, so let's do that. Transport Navy, and we'll split up into all these different islands so that we can put our guys into the fight and quickly win this. I don't think we're going to be able to annex all of Brunei, but we're at least going to take as much as we possibly can. Naval supplies, alright. That's a good resource, I guess. So those guys just revolted. Yeah, let's unite these guys here and put them into rebel hunting mode, and let's go kill. Grain. Convert some more people. We'll be able to convert even more people once we finish off coring all these places. There's been a native rising in Tabora again. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem colonizing this place, but that's fine. Dhaka. Okay. Sure. Nope, didn't put them on auto rebel hunt. Should have probably done that. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I just need to wait until these guys actually core. It shouldn't take too terribly long. I think people just roll it in Kent as well. Because where's my here we go. Yeah, it's pretty close now, so I think we can just declare war on Brunei immediately. It's gonna take a while to siege all the things anyways, so I mean, might as well. So the Spaniards just took a colony that borders me. Yep, I think that'll be this one. So I guess they're trying to finish off the South American continent, with the exception of northern Brazil and I guess a little bit of Guyana. Yep. I don't know why they don't want it. Alright, you know, it might be because of the tropical thing. Because I don't think any of these are tropical. Well, yes it is. It's indeed tropical, so I don't know. Okay. Well then I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, whatever. Let's just declare war on Brunei. Some lovely, lovely imperialism. Imperialism. Division in the council. Am I supposed to care? Guess. But I'm not going to. Ah. What colony was that? Is that... No, that was Tabora. Seriously, what colony? I have no idea. Oh well, I guess I'll just see if we can find something else to colonize then. I don't know. Protectorate of Mali. Wow. Have you westernized Mali? Nope. Guess the technology difference is just big enough, I guess. Maybe some more America. Seems like, yeah, seems like we're colonizing Canada at the moment, so I guess we should continue doing that. Why not? We just cored all that, which is nice. Oh. What are you doing? Trying to train more troops? I think not. Alright. Diplomat has arrived. Fine. And there we go, we just cored more stuff. So, kind of regret not taking this one. Roggeveld. 3 base stacks would have been a good one. Would have sort of completed South Africa a little bit more. But, oh well. Post tradition. No. Well, I don't want to lose stability, so well, if that's the case, then I guess I will lose the tradition. Some more tech. I'm gonna make sure I save up though. Just in case. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, that's right, this island. I keep forgetting about the island. Island! Oh crap, they are blocking me. Well, should probably stop that. Cause stuff I want to do. Yeah. Battle of Johor. Now give me my island. Thank you. Should I just assault this? They have shit for morale, so I think it's gonna be fine. Yep. It was fine. Excellent administration. Okay. Probably go over here. Yeah. Let's do some more assaults. Over in Brunei itself. Just because I'm impatient. And truly my manpower does not mean anything at this point in the game, so... Yep. This is how we're going to do it. As you can see, I don't know why they have so bad morale. I'm guessing, I don't know, have they like ran out of money or something like that? I don't really see how else it would make too much sense. Right, there we go. We cannot fully annex them, so we're just gonna have to take as much as we can. Like that. Sounds reasonable. Alright. So now they only have this province and that lovely little island that they'll just feel like keeping, I guess. Oh, I should probably not core these until I know what provinces I'm going to... I mean, I'm not convert them. But yeah, it seems I can convert these ones. Alright. That's fine. Alright, let's bring one more... Let's bring one dude over here. Kurland has a civil war. That's a thing, okay. I am not gonna dispute that. So that just became a self-sustaining colony, which means we can go over here now. To Moose Creek. No, we can actually even go over here. Well, I guess this one actually borders Algonquin, so if we can complete that, then, or at least take it somehow, then we will have surrounded Quebec, which is cool, I guess. So, yeah. Alright. Let's go to the province we just took. Was it this one? No. What did we just take? So we just took this one, alright. Well, maybe we should try and do one last invasion. It's very pretty much cool. Almost, the game is pretty much over at this point, but... Oh, fuck, how long for that truce? Oh no, that's not gonna do it. Anything simple and easy we could take. Spit maybe? No. Something that wouldn't be time consuming. It's kind of what's important at this point. All of these guys are protectorates of Abyssinia, and I don't want to start a war against them right now. Here we go, Baluchistan, perfect. Let us invade the shit out of them. Brace yourself to have the shit invaded out of you. Okay, let's temporarily bring some troops from that place over here, just to do an assault, so that we don't have to, so that we can complete it before the game ends, which would be nice. Spaniards are being douchebags. Standard, I guess. Nothing too new there. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Hope they... do they have shit morale too? Yes, they do. Don't know why, but they do, so... an assault should be quite easy. Yep. Alright, good. Colonization. Truly, it doesn't matter that if it doesn't matter if you core it or not at this point, but I don't know. Kashmir, maybe? Another vassal. I don't know who else. Is there anything like small and easy I could take? Oil, maybe? No other protectorates. These guys never gained their independence. That's annoying. Nah, I think we're pretty much done at this point with the campaign. I do not see who else we shouldn't invade. So, no, I think let's just go back here and defend. I'll take an idea. Free merchants. Quite literally called free merchants. You can go into Malacca. Or, no, I already have people there, okay. Let's send one guy here. The last income we will ever have. But income is income. It's nice having it. Republican traditions. We need a king. Sure. To hell with my republic. I have no tradition anymore. Adopt, we can become a merchant republic. Not that I'm going to do that. So, can I change to a kingdom again now? Since I have no deals in the country, the Leichnir reactionaries will rise up to restore despotism. Well, that's a little bit late now, but is that really a thing? Intolerance, non-accepted, overextension. I don't see anything. Maybe it's just a triggered by an event or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think though, since we are so close to the end of the game now, that we take a little bit of a tour of the world to see how everything ended up. So I guess we can start in political map mode. Of course, we have the most glorious Norwegian kingdom, stretching all across the world. So yeah, we were able to conquer all the British Isles, which was the original goal. Plus, we just inherited Germany and Sweden. Of course, after today's standard, this is not all over Germany, but it was the Kingdom of Germany in this game, so I'm just gonna call it Germany. We also colonized the vast majority of North America, with the exception of New Portugal and some parts of Canada, plus Alaska. So that's nice. And of course this little thing right here. And neither did we get the Panama Canal. Although I don't know, is Panama a part of North America or is it a part of South America? Is it like divided in the Panama Canal? Or I don't know. Simply do not know. Other than that, we have our lovely colonies in Oceania. What is this called? Regions. Australian coast. Here we go. Oceania. I don't know how exactly you pronounce that, but yep, there you go. That's basically it. So yeah, we took the vast majority of Australia, with the exception of this place. And we also took New Zealand. So those are nice colonies. Yeah, all of these are very valuable colonies, so that's good. It's interesting to see no one actually took these islands, which I'm guessing is because there was only 3 colonial nations in the entire world at this point in this campaign, so it kind of makes sense. You gotta love Portuguese Siberia, that's hilarious. Of course, we took control over pretty much all of India. Some of it is controlled indirectly through vassals or protectorates, but that's fine though. I mean, historically the British did that, and people still say that they ruled all of India, so I feel confident saying the same. Also, a lot of pretty big chunk of Indonesia is ours. We also have like this coastline down here, plus our Asian or like our East Asian colonies. Is this East? I don't even know. Sukhothai nationalists, yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything before the game ends. So yeah, I mean our sphere of influence is quite nice. If we take a look at the actual sphere of influence map, you can see how we basically own all of this is ours, with the exception of Langzang and Ayutthaya. Those were the two nations that did not become under my control. Ayutthaya because they became Western, and Langzang because I chose the wrong constant spelling. And the last our colonies will have to be our Caribbean stuff, or like this area kind of stuff. We have Cuba, this little island here, and Guinea. These colonies are of course unique because they are directly controlled by us, which is pretty cool. We also have a bunch of islands here and there, like that island we own. Oh, I never took this island? Oh, okay. Well, we have that island. Well, I guess we don't have that many islands, but no, we have some. I mean, look at this, for example. So, yep. Then we of course have our African colonies, called Congo. Nice little colony. And we also have our sort of southwestern African colonies, which became quite big in the end. And I imagine if if this was colonizable, for example, and this, like if Malawi was colonizable, then we would have taken that at some point as well. So yeah, I guess this is kind of like how the Portuguese did it at this point in time. They kind of own the coastline. So if we were to continue this into like the new imperialism age, like Victoria II type of timeline, then we would have most likely at some point have like colonized all of this. But why am I talking about that? So yeah, that's the political map mode for our nation at least. So is there anything else specifically interesting? Japan, Ming in Japan, nothing special there. The Uzbeks are kind of interesting in the way that they actually became sort of the dominant horde. Spread. You can see how they like spread Islam to a bunch of like Mongolia became Muslim at some point. That's interesting. Samarkand. I mean, they've been kind of an interesting nation. They started around here as kind of a weak little nation, and it kind of looked like they were going to get destroyed by the Timurids, but instead they forged a pretty cool Indian empire. But of course, then I came along and crushed that. But they have been working hard to establish a new empire. So. Go Samarkand. We have the other Norse kingdoms, Gardariki. Ruthenia seems to be by far the most successful one. They even conquered all the way down here to Greece. So that's interesting. Hungary, too, also one of the more successful ones in the fact that they just annihilated Poland. Lithuania and Pomerania didn't do much. Spain, though, formed from Leon and created one of the blobbiest things ever. France became revolutionary, and Brittany decided it was too cool for Brittany itself and decided to migrate to... Well, I guess they sort of started out in this area and sort of have played a very Switzerland-ish role, and they haven't expanded much. Have they? I don't actually know. Italy unified and became decently strong in the end. Yeah, I think that's about it. So let's take a look at some different mapos. Let's start out with religion. I think the religion in Europe didn't change much, with the exception of maybe a little bit less orthodoxy, plus of course the fact that the French became Protestant, and a little less Islam in Iberia because of the fact that in the end the Bedouin Shiite Portuguese lost land to the Spanish, so that pretty much explains it. Gotta love this little, like, one province in the middle of Greece that is just Mongol, Shiite, and Timurid. It's just totally random. I guess a remnant from the days where the Timurids owned a lot more territory in that region. Didn't they own a lot more? I don't actually remember. I mean, they must have gotten this at some point. I mean, it's both Mongol and Shiite, so yeah, whatever. So yeah, back to religion. We have the Shiite faith. So Shiite and Sunnis are kind of balanced in this world. Especially because the Timurids were Shiites, plus the Portuguese were. So you can sort of see how they have spread Islam to different areas of the world, like the Caribbean, the Americas, and Siberia. So even the Philippines are kind of Shiite, and Taiwan. That's awesome. Of course, the most interesting religion have to be Norse, in my opinion. Was kind of one of the big points on this Let's Play anyways. Of course, this situation here didn't change much. We didn't really convert too much. I mean, yeah, we never actually did convert this place, which is fine. So, yeah, this is standard. But of course, we spread the Norse faith to America. And you can even see how California almost were able to convert every last province with the exception of this one. So that's pretty interesting to see how they managed to do that. We also have this part of that is Norse, Norse Cuba, and of course a bunch of African territories are Norse. India is majority Norse, as well as this coastline down here. Quite a lot of Norseness in Indonesia. In general, just all over our empire, there's a lot of Norse religion going on, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, and now for the final map mode I'm gonna care to show off. We're gonna do the culture map mode. Yay! So we got the Mongols, who have pretty much exterminated. Yeah, the Persians don't exist anymore, do they? No, the Baluchi are the only. They are the only. The only sort of Persian culture that's left, because they were never in CK2, so that's why. Bedouins, doing whatever Bedouins like to do. Yeah, you usually see this a lot when you convert your games, that one culture, like late game Crusader games, there is usually some sort of like a couple of cultures that really dominate. Like French have dominated this area, the Bedouin culture has just like, blobbed like crazy, Mongols have done the same. Russians have sort of stayed in their place, but Norwegians, for example, have spread all throughout the world. You had Germans in Italy. I mean, fucking Italy is more German than Germany itself. So, yeah. But the Norwegian culture is interesting, though, in that it is so widely spread. A lot of North America is Norwegian, especially these inland territories, which is pretty interesting to see. Because the Native Americans never really did assimilate. They have stayed native. They did convert, though, but yeah. There you go. Australia and New Zealand are Norwegian, plus some provinces in Indonesia. And of course, the majority of the African colonies are Norwegian. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, I think that's about it. So, let's start the game again and just wait it out. Hey, more free stability. Of course, now we don't have any... We don't have any tradition anymore. Oh! Really? The death of the Republic. Ha! So in like the last thing that happened, we changed back to a lovely monarchy. That is just great. Ha! Oh yeah. So yeah, guys, we actually became a monarchy again. We had a couple of years under dictatorial rule, but now we are once again a kingdom. So that's an interesting chain of events. Alright. Tabora actually became self-sustaining by the end of this game. People are revolting like crazy, but to be honest, I am not really in a mood to care, so... yeah. Oh no, Sukhothai nationalists. That's actually kind of annoying. Let's go kill them. Don't know if we can do it before the game ends, but we will try. Nope, nope. There we go, okay. So there it is! We never did kill the rebels, but they never won either. So they would have most likely died if we could have kept this going. So we actually had the second largest army, really. I'm guessing Spain had the biggest army, or maybe the Chinese, I don't know. I don't think you can see that, but oh well. Everything else, though, we were pretty much the best at all the things, so that's interesting. These are our ideas, which is so great. I mean, look at this. The fact that we have both aristocratic and plutocratic ideas. That's just silly and funny. But you know, I'm not complaining. It's cool. So yeah, that'll be the end. So hopefully this episode is possible to render so that I can actually post it. Of course, if you see it, then you know it was successful. So, yeah. Alright. So I guess this is the end then, alright? Finally I completed a colonial game, and I even completed in a game as Norway. Wow. What a glorious day in the history of the GreenFors channel. Alright, so yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode, and also thank you so much for watching this Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you're looking forward to future Let's Plays, and until next time, bye.